Some days we get out metal detecting and things just don't go the way we expected. This was supposed to be a quick evening hunt in a stream near an old mill. I found a place that looked like we could park using Google Maps, but when we got there, it was clearly marked as private property. We couldn't find anywhere nearby to park, so we took off to find another location. After driving around for about 20 minutes, Jill remembered a place she had permission in the past, so we stopped there and were able to park and get in the stream. Stay tuned to hear about a small blunder Jill made, and if you like what you see, please subscribe.
I got the first good sign.
Hey, cool. Go ahead. That's cool.
There's an accordion reed right there.
Awesome.
Good sign, good sign. Sign of age. And that would have been a very high note because it's very short. I don't know, I can't read the note on there. Might have to clean it up a little bit, but all right, we'll take it. Well, I just saw this on the surface down there. I thought at first it was going to be like a stirrup or like a bike pedal, but nope. This is a trap, and it is fused. It is not going to open. And Jill, you said you knew what this one was right away. Why?
I got my finger caught in one when I was a kid.
Oh.
Yeah. In a tree.
Oh.
Stuck in a tree, and I was trying to get the ear of corn out as they set up for a bird, which I don't understand why, and it broke and I got my hand caught in it. So yeah, my mom and dad were really happy with me.
Oh, all right. Keep your fingers out of these things. Here's a really good sign. Finding a musket ball or a it may have come out of a pistol, but yeah, that's nice and old. I will gladly add that to my collection. Well, I'm thinking this is maybe a button. It's a rather peculiar button. Looks like there's a shank of sorts on the back, but rather big. And there looks like some silver wash on it, so button would be my guess on this thing. It is a big button now. All right, we'll take it. All right, I'm a little confused. I first saw like a shape, I thought I was getting a spoon, but there appears to be a hole up here. So I don't know if this was an ornament or a pendant or something. Maybe like a sailboat? I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. I'm also not sure if this is silver or not. It was screaming at me. And there's some black tarnish on it, like you would see on silver, but I'm not sure. It's very pliable. I don't know what that is. I'll have to clean it up and see if there's anything on it. It looks like there's no writing that I can see yet. But might have to clean it up, get it under magnifying glass. Maybe something will come off of that, but yeah, I don't know. I'm on a little trash site here. There's definitely a lot of trash in here, and there's little high tones in here, so I'm just trying to dig what I can. Hopefully we'll find a coin that somebody mistakenly threw out. Take a look at this hollowed out sycamore here. And most of it is still living. There's like a main branch over there that's doing well, and a couple of small ones, but look at this hollowed out. And it does look like there's some scratching in there, maybe some critters sleeping in there or something. But yeah, look at that. Kind of massive root structure here. And reaching out over the stream. Pretty cool. Well, I was just pulling this out of the stream, and at first, I mean, it was mixed in with some rocks and underwater. At first I thought, oh, is this a coin? Is this a silver coin? But no, I believe it's a button. I don't think a terribly old button either. But, yep, I believe that's all it is. It's just a button. Alright, I'll add it to the button collection. I was just walking across some bedrock here, you can see. And Jill's like, oh, check that out. It's where we find a lot of sinkers in there. They get caught in the grooves and stuff as people are pulling everything over. And I was like, oh, and just as you said that, I got a nice signal. It's like, okay, it sounds like lead. Sure enough, it's lead, but it's not a sinker. It's another little pistol ball here. Yeah, the second one on the day. I will add it to the collection. Nice. Well, I just found this rather neat, I guess a little bit old, not super old, but a salt shaker lid there. And of course, Jill has to outdo me. Jill, what'd you find?
A really bad looking KG. Hold on there.
That's a King George, for those of you that don't know.
Really bad.
That's it. And you're picking it up because it's nice and thin, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was laying like this.
Like if it were
Like loud, proud.
but we know it's a KG because of the thickness of it as opposed to...
Look how thin that is.
Yeah.
Large scents are about the same size and they're much thicker.
Yeah. So large scent coming from the US versus the KG there coming from from the UK, from Britain.
Yep.
Nice. We were just saying, what were we just saying, Jill? It's been a while since we found like a nice coin.
Yeah,
and then there you go.
A nice coin though, nice coin.
It's been a while since I found a gold ring. How about I say that on our walk back?
Good, then you should find one.
Alrighty. Nice job, Jill. It's awesome.
Thanks.
Well, Jill's finding copper coins from the 1700s. I'm getting a stinking Lincoln from from the second half of the 1900s, maybe even the 2000s there. Oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. I am happy for Jill though. Well, at least I'm moving up in the world. I got a dime this time. 11 cents on the day. Nice.
I leave you with some footage of me slowly walking up to a night heron. While I love using my GoPro, especially in the streams, it isn't great for getting distant shots of wildlife, as in this example. As I mentioned earlier, this was not the day we were expecting. I suppose that almost always is true when mel detecting. We parked and entered the stream at a campground. We talked to a guide there who got us permission to park and enter the stream with the camp owner. He joked a little that he would keep half of what we find. We did take that as a joke, but he did say he would like to see what we found when we were done. Jill and I met up with him after we got out of the stream and showed him the stuff we had found, most of which was trash and lead sinkers. Jill then proceeded to say, "You are going to like this," as she showed him the King George copper. He took hold of it in disbelief and continued to ask questions, then proceeded to say he couldn't wait to show his friend. I'm not sure if it was the way Jill presented it to him or if he just decided it on his own, but he had every intention of keeping the coin. Thankfully for Jill, the coin wasn't in great shape, and she had found those before. This was a strange interaction for sure. Now, I would never recommend that you lie to or hide found items from a property owner who has given you permission. Be sure you understand the terms of getting a permission, and be ready to give up items. Oh, and maybe don't make arrangements with someone who is, as they say, 3 sheets to the wind.